Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium ready to have a good time. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. To go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Louisiana Tech's offense will get the first crack at your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And, Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. He's safe to the house.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice move to keep moving. Says of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Ready to go with a fresh possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head?
And not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often. Well, you saw that broken tackle.
Guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football. All eyes on him and play physical.
He's got his man. He smashes his way through again. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screened.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Let's go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's a fumble on the play.
And of the defense, you have got to do a better job with ball security.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Bring in the heat. Put it right.
Black 24. Here we go.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to it. They get it up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
In for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best player is.
It just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Snap it to the back. Just nowhere to go.
Does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Oh, what a move! They would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of...
Hit the afterburners, kid. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this...
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite have more rights, and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences. Maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is still your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get to... Makes it miserable for coaches.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Nowhere to run on that.
Broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle.
Line coaches block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete downfield.
We're going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
At least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
To the air, it's Turner. And there was no way. 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He'll wave for the fair catch on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being...
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Getting some heat. Working the middle. Aim. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he was hit.
It forced the incompletion.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And it was worth the...
And influence this passing game.
Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. The expressway is wide open. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
He'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. Out of the end zone. Just trucks through it. Stopped at the 26. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Tremendous way to keep the D on its heels. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1, and explosive.
The quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He's knocked down in the backfield.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing.
He bangs his way in for the score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Come on, set.
Looking for a man. It's Turner. Quick completion on the out. Nice, and sets him up on second down.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Willis. And the down marker.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Just out. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete.
Defense in their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Crawford. They bring him down, but
Up first and goal.
this offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the second and long coming. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Has come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Can't make the
click and get into a rhythm here, and now they're playing catch-up, and they're going to be throwing it each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything.
He's loose. Strikes the blow. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road, so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
On the move. And that defense is there.
But he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A confident
3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
And they're able to failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he had him fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Dropping back, it's Turner. Just missed on
and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter.
We're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete.
It's in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here, because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
It's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Yep. Get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking the football and forcing the incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. How about that play?
This is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He's run out of bounds. Back to pass, it's Turner. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, Moby's on the field to help them out in coverage.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
On what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, we'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And oh, he was off to the Raven play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the right. Got his man. They want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on. Right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Shows him the stiff arm. And the defense. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. At the 35, he's got room. Got a lot of running room. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Touchdown drive. And they thought about it. Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positive.
Social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a throw downfield late. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Handoff from the gun. Keeps the legs moving. They pick up half of it.
And when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out.
They'll try to get it through the air. Strong pass rush. We'll try it here again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. There is time on the clock. If there's time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop. But I would argue, Reese, you can just take a knee. You run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.